Hello everybody and welcome to a new reaction video. And today, another first for us, we are going to react to a band called Wolfheart. Never heard of them before, so I had to do a little bit of research. And I didn't really come up with very much. The only page I could find on them was written in, well, I can imagine it was only written in Finnish or maybe German. I couldn't really tell, I didn't really examine the language that much, so I had to try and translate it. A lot of it didn't translate across very well, but what I did find is that Wolfheart were founded in 2012 in Lahti, Finland. I think that's how it's pronounced. And they are a combination of melodic death metal, black metal and doom metal. And to date they have released 4 albums. That's all I could get from it. From what I understand, in the earlier days they released one of their albums and a couple of singles independently by themselves, and later subsequent albums have been through record companies, but really that's all I could find. Excuse me. Now, gonna react to a track called The Flood. Had a quick look up about the song, couldn't find anything about it, but I've got the lyrics up here as normal. So what we'll do, we'll just go off the lyrics, see if we can discern any meaning, if there is any to be discerned, and we'll go from there. So, Wolfheart, The Flood. I'm just going to stop it there for the moment, but I love the way the song started. Beautiful, beautiful piece of music, absolutely fantastic, and the imagery in the video is absolutely beautiful. It's not how I expected the song to start. Beautiful, beautiful piece of acoustic music. So, you know, it's really nice, really serene, really calm, and they built up into the, heavy part of the song. They didn't just burst straight into it, they sort of built into it with that brilliant sort of drum roll. Well, it wasn't a roll of sorts, but you know what I mean. It was nicely done, and then they break in with those vocals, and immediately it makes me think of another band, and I can't quite place who it is, but I like it so far. Let's carry on. do you know, I've got to say, I absolutely love this song. It is a beautiful piece of music. I mean, even in the harsh vocals parts of it, it is a beautiful song. Musically, it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, the way they've mixed the more acoustic side with the heavier side of the music, it's phenomenal. It is so good. And when I look through the lyrics, it seems to be about sort of standing strong in the face of adversity or something along those lines. I mean, the first lines of the track: how to stand one's ground when the flood drowns everything around, conceals and buries under. How to build and redesign, how to forge us whole and redivide, broken and torn asunder. So it's sort of saying, you know, how do you stand strong when everything around you is falling apart? You know, how do you rise above the, you know, the torment and such that is happening around you? How do you rise above it? How do you come out of it the better person? It's a really good song. It's a really beautiful piece of music. I really, really like it. I mean, I could be wrong in my interpretation. I'm not entirely sure, but it is amazing. I really need to hear more of their stuff. I cannot believe this is the first time I'm hearing any of their music, because I think I've stated in a previous video that doom metal is one of my favourite genres of metal. Now, I wouldn't strictly refer to this as doom, because I mean, it does say in the description that they're sort of melodic death and doom. I'm not sure which one I'd put this into, because I don't think I'd quite call it melodic death, but I don't think I'd quite call it doom. It's a weird sort of combination of the two. But it is incredibly good, and it actually I've actually thought about this, and it actually reminds me a very little bit of Swallow the Sun. Which is one of my favourite bands. I love Swallow the Sun. This is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. I really need to hear more of their stuff. We'll carry on. Well, there we go. That was The Flood by Wolfheart, and as you may have already noticed, I love that piece of music. Beautiful musicianship, brilliant. There's a brilliant atmosphere to the music. Like I said, even in the heaviest parts of the song, it feels like a beautiful piece of music, and it's weird to describe it like that. You know, it's almost comforting, even in the heavier part and faster parts of the song. Absolutely phenomenal. I really need to hear some more of their stuff, because yeah, that was unbelievably good. unbelievably good. Absolutely loved it. There we go. I think I've made my opinions of it clear. Like I said just moments ago, it certainly seems to be about, you know, rising above hard situations. I can't think of the bloody words I'm looking for. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know, it's, you know, how to rise above difficult times. And beautiful piece of music, brilliantly sung. The vocal style was phenomenal. Absolutely love it. But anyway, I'll stop gushing over the song now, and I'll leave it at that. Hopefully we'll be getting back to my regularly scheduled uploads now, after having been away. If anybody would like to make suggestions of a song, or anything else they'd like me to react to, really, by all means, please drop a comment below, and I will add it to my ever-growing list, and it will come up sometime in the future. Anybody who has made a request and hasn't seen their requested video come up yet, believe me, it is coming. I do have quite a lot of tracks to cover, and I do try and go through them in the order, excuse me, that they were suggested to me. So if you had reacted to a track and it's not arrived yet, believe me, it is coming. But I think for the time being, we'll leave that as it is. I'd like to thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.